Hello, 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 and welcome back to Hardcore in Middle-earth. Our Lord of the Rings character that has one life and is on max landscape difficulty. So yeah, I think last time we started questing in the Lonelands. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to get straight back into it. You're playing multiplayer. Oh, it's not. No, not Battle for Middle-earth. No, we're playing Lord of the Rings Online. We actually might be playing some Battle for Middle-earth soon in the next coming weeks. I was thinking about that as another game to play. So yeah, if you are interested in catching that stream later on in the future, I will probably be playing some Battle for Middle-earth. But yes, we're doing some Lord of the Rings Online. We have a max landscape difficulty character. We're playing him hardcore, so if we die, we delete the character. So yeah. Yeah, last time we were in the Lonelands, I believe. And we were doing some quests around there, starting up around sort of Weathertop and the Forsaken Inn. So I think just before we get back there, I just wanted to go do a gear check, really, have a look at what I've got, clear up my inventory. Did they add Dol Amroth? Yes, they do have Dol Amroth. Yeah, down here in Western Gondor. I really enjoy this area of Gondor, actually, especially once you get into Dol Amroth. It's got some really good parts from, you know, the books that they don't go at all into detail in the movies, really. Alright. Dol Amroth as a playable faction in Lord of the Rings Online or in Battle for Middle-earth? Let's get over to the crafting hall. Alright. Yeah, we've had some really nice support on the YouTube channel and on the Twitch as well with the videos we've been putting out and the streams. I really appreciated everyone that's been supporting and hanging out and chatting. It's been really lovely. So yeah, but we've got a couple of videos that just came out. We'll have a new video out line tonight, I think, with a bit of an intro that I was working on. So I'm curious to see what people think of that, which will be cool. We're nearly up to date with the episodes as well. Lord of the Rings Online as a playable faction. No, but their humans are essentially from Dol Amroth in some ways. But yeah, no, there's not any sort of actual faction you play as. You progress towards Dol Amroth after the Rohan sort of expansion, I'm pretty sure. So after you're sort of in Rohan. Where's Rohan? Yeah, sort of down here. You work your way through the mountains. The Dol Amroth people are. Well, they would originally be from like where Isildur is from and all that. Alright. Let's get into it. So let's have a look at what we can craft. Half elf, half humans. Right, okay. What, kind of like the Dunedain? Because that's essentially what the Dunedain are. And multiple things as well in the world. Level 20. So what are we using at the moment? We're using 14 DPS. If we can get one of these, that would be really good. Otherwise, I don't think there's much upgrading we can do. But maybe making some gloves, which we can't afford. Or some shoulders, which we can't afford either. We need to do a bit more mining.
What do you need?
Sell that. Look. Check all the streams are all good. So yeah, we're multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch, for anyone that doesn't know. And I upload episodes of this playthrough as we're going. I think we're about a stream behind at the moment, but we're catching up. Lovely. All right. Shoulders. We don't need any of these things. We do have plenty of space. Yeah, we've got plenty of space. Let's just get into it. Yeah, so last time we didn't get many gear upgrades, but we did get a better sword, which we are wielding right here. Which is pretty OP. Alright, let's head over to the Lone Lands. Saken in. Off we go. Hope everyone is well today. I am well. There we go. Alright. Just a bit of a horse ride here, off into the Forsaken Lands. Forsaken Inn, more like. We're off into the Lone Lands. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. We did alright last session when we came in here, did some quests. I definitely feel like some of the harder areas or quests in the Lone Lands are going to be a struggle. But we'll see. See, as always. Hopefully we don't get as much lag as last time. That would be nice. Bit of a lag-free session. Couple of things to talk about today as well. We had a couple of comments on YouTube about some things, some topics in Lord of the Rings Online that I might go over. Someone was asking about starter classes. Someone else had a suggestion for a different sort of hardcore game mode, potentially after this character. If it doesn't, take us forever to get to the death. And that was just to like bump all the stats insanely. Can't use like professions. Alright. Here we are. Trade bundles. So we got a couple of quests here. We have our book quests that we mainly want to do, and then they're all down there. Let's leave. Hunters become prey, or we can potentially do that. Let's just get into it. I should have Twitch chat so I can lock bots like that. Sorry about those bots, everyone. Go inside. Just have a look, see if there is any other guys here. Oh, there's the bounties. May as well pick these up.
Know if you can help me.
I don't know if you can help me. Might I take a moment of your time? I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
I don't remember picking up that one. Oh, he's over there. Okay. Let's head over there. Take him down. Why don't I have nade tags on? I'll make sure I have my heels on. Look how much damage that guy did to me. Why did you die? These guys are like a level above us, but we can take them down. I think someone came into the chat the other day and was saying, why is it so look like it's so easy? And I mean, I just thought I'd say that it's all skill. Pure skill. Got a super tanky build. We've got our rotation figured out. The fact these are all higher level though, we could just come back to this area and go around. It's probably a good idea. Just gonna kill things on the way. Ooh, and look for things to mine. So many quests. Oh. Kill all the goblins. Goblin slave. Got quite a bit of grinding to do today. Quests start to get pretty kill orientated in this area, which isn't great. It takes us a long time to kill mobs, so it's not super ideal, but it is what it is. We'll go around over to Candath's camp, actually. Seem to be having a lot better connection than last time. I almost didn't want to jinx myself, but who cares? I mean, praise it when it's good. Oh, we needed these guys. Nice. Messengers. Just need... Oh, he's down there. Oh, I gotta be really careful here. It's a big cliff. That would not be good. Actually, I'm not looking forward to going up onto Weathertop. Look how high up I gotta go. Alright. We can go. This is safe. Candath.
How can I be of service?
I thank you, huge jacked man, but my thanks are tempered with concern. I've never seen a force of orcs like this in Eriador before today, organized and well provisioned. They hold an encampment in the outlet within the Midgewater Pass and bear a strange charge on their banners and shields, one that I have not seen before. Their numbers at this camp are great, but the day may come when we can drive them howling from the lone lands. Not today, I fear, perhaps not so far off. There is another matter that demands our attention, an urgent matter. We will see to the destruction of their camp in the Midgewater Pass later. Midgewater Pass? I guess that's the big castle, actual place that has all those high levels. As I begin my search for Radagast near the Midgewater Pass, I witnessed an orc messenger depart in great haste. Quickly I followed, trailing him eastward along the shoulder of the hills and then south. But my search was interrupted. I could follow no further, for foul Craben circled above, and to be discovered would do greater injury to our work here than I could permit. Once again I must call upon your aid. The messenger likely carries with him orders to the outlying camps. If you can intercept the messenger, we may learn the nature of these orders. So armed, we will be better equipped to deal with the orc threat. Search among the orc camps in a glum hollow to the west. Can do. That's just up here, right? Wait, did I have to, like, turn polished pendant? Oh, it's down there. Okay. What did we get here? Some gloves, some green gloves. Very nice. So we just need to find a messenger. Which we saw heaps of them up here. There's one. Nice, easy. Straight back.
What do you need? What do you need?
Warmaster. Oh, I didn't read that. No! Warmaster Uzo can be found in the Bleak Rift, northwest of Canis Camp at the foot of Weathertop. I would have easily evaded the orcs I pursued Hugh Jackman, were it not for the Warmaster that travelled with them. It is likely that Uzo returned to Bleak Rift within the Midgewater Pass, for that seemed to be his domain. He must be slain and whatever orders were given to him recovered. Alright, we know this. We know what to do. Orcs, thieves, and preparing for the future. Oh. Up there we go. So we got to get lockboxes are down here as well. Cool. I always forget about this little quest, little mini sort of quest spot. Can I not get through here? Oh, I can't. I forgot about this spot. Yeah, that means I have to go around here. I should be careful. Good. Yeah, here we go. Down. That's alright. Don't mind me, bird. Coming through, huge bear. Oh, I forgot we didn't even equip this bow that we found. Oh, yeah. keeps fighting all these guys because we haven't found any of them yet. Building up our tokens again. Let's head down. Yeah, I was trying to think of other games we could play in the future as well. I was potentially thinking of another Lord of the Rings game, either War in the North or Battle for Middle-earth. I feel like the campaign in Battle for Middle-earth or War in the North campaign. They're fun if you play War in the North tables. Got to keep it LOTRO themed, but we'll also do some other things in the future. Don't just play Lord of the Rings Online. Do love it. Do some variety and other things down the line. I kind of like the idea of having one of the sort of main series that I follow, which is this one at the moment, and then potentially a couple times a week do something else. For now, I'm trying to at least just stream like 3 times a week doing Lord of the Rings Online. If you want to catch a stream and you're missing the streams, I've got the time for the streams up on YouTube and elsewhere, but it is 7 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time or 9 AM UTC time that I normally stream. I stream like about 3 times a week, so if I'm not streaming one night, I'm probably streaming the next night. But I also have to balance life and all those other things as well. So. We're just demolishing these guys. Ooh. Something we have to actually look out for is like guys with knockback, because getting knocked off something and dying of full damage is very likely a way that we could go. Any trolls or anything like that, we stay well away from edges. That's a new rule. New tip for hardcore Max Landscape Difficulty. So good that we're just able to just smash through packs like this. I'm sure we'd be able to take on like more than 2, but strategically doing this. Should actually use all my skills properly. That shield they get is really annoying. Ooh, crate. Let's go, lucky crate. Some wood. Meh. Would not want to fall off that. Alright. He just tried to like summon defense, and I just whacked him enough. He just stopped. That's the same buff gets. Nice. Cool. Done. Look, now there's a little shortcut right here that's not gonna kill me. Though that could kill me. I know. God, that would be so bad. Getting hit while with a broken leg. I just realized that every hit is like crit, whatever. Just have to heal. Okay, maybe we can find some more of those wolves. Yes. Okay, that seems to be like the only one.
Greetings.
Another letter written in the black speech, and its meaning evades me, as did that of its fellow. This one, however, bears the mark of the white hand. I must know what message this letter bears, huge jacked man. This is not a task for you, huge jacked man. I have finally discovered information on the whereabouts of Radagast, but there is something you should see first. Ooh, it's a good cloak. Let's take that.
What do you need?
Search the summit of Weathertop for anything unusual. As I was returning from the lands to the east, the night sky over Weathertop was lit by bright flashes of white light, akin to lightning, yet no clouds darkened the sky, and of thunder there was no sound. I think that no ordinary storm visited Amon Sûl that night. I must ask you to search the ruins atop Weathertop. Ask you to search the ruins atop Weathertop and see if there is anything to find, my friend. Okay.
How can I be of service?
Preparing for the future, or
How can I be of
please.
service?
Ooh, yeah, we'll take your bow. And it looks like it's a bit sort of simpler. We don't like our crazy bow. But I have hidden the bow on us. Alright, should we go up to Weathertop? Search the summit? Let's do it. Searching Weathertop. Nice. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. We're going up here. Where have I gone? Some weird... I don't know if I can make that. We're going the scenic route to Weathertop, guys. This is Oh! Let's go. Let's freaking go. Rune-covered rock. You take a rubbing of the runes on the rock and put it in your pack. Okay. Now there is someone up here I want to find as well, for anyone that doesn't know. In Lord of the Rings Online, there is a deed, a special deed, to find a guy and his pony. Now you can find him in all different parts of Middle-earth, but this one in particular I think is over here. I'm not wrong. Here he is. Alright, let's take care of these guys. It's a bit cheeky of them. Yes. So, in Lord of the Rings Online, there's a deed called The Adventures of Floyd and Dewitt. Yeah. Which is tracking down Dewitt the Explorer and Floyd the Mighty Steed in all different locations of Middle-earth. Yeah, so this is one of them up in Weathertop. Maybe in like a year when we're max level, I can edit together us finding all of them and we can make it into a video. Alright, now back down and hopefully not falling off. need to go down there, but we're not going to go down there. Oh, we could go down here. This is where we kind of slipped off. Woo! Alright, make our way back down to Candace. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, not in combat anymore. Yeah, cool. Yeah, one of the comments we got on one of the recent videos I thought I'd read out. It was quite interesting. Someone's idea for possible next run with this character, obviously after we get this character to max level, was to have 1 life, level 9 difficulty, starting in Swanfleet, which is just even harder. No crafting beyond cooking, scholar, and weaponsmith for throwing items and marbles, so you can use food buffs, scroll buffs, and utility items from weaponsmith. No equipping, crafted, or skirmish armor, weapons, or jewelry. No cosmetics, outfits, or wardrobes. I don't really know about that one, that's just all cosmetic. Only use RNG gear drops from landscape. Basic vendor gear is fine. And once we get legendary items or equipment, do it for the quest and then we bank it. So that was someone's suggestion in one of the YouTube comments, which I thought was pretty hilarious. That's really hardcore. But I thought it could be kind of funny to try something along the lines of that. No crafted stuff. I feel like if we're going to go no crafting, we just go no crafting whatsoever and we just use drops. But, yeah, quite interesting. I definitely like how we're playing this character at the moment, though, just using everything in our ability to get better. Not really having that restriction. Our restriction is that we have 1 life, and we're going to try to make it all the way to max level, which I feel like is a pretty big achievement just on max landscape difficulty itself to get to max level. So I thought getting to like level 10 would be an achievement, and it definitely was, but we've been going pretty well so far. Haven't had too many issues. We've had some close calls, that's for sure, but yeah. You found something. Let me see this rock rubbing you've made. The runes are common, but I do not know what they signify. I'm afraid this does not tell me much of the lightning, but it tells me something of the source, likely the same person responsible for sending you to me. Level up! Here we go. Solo retake Weathertop. Just going to decline these to get them out of the way. We have a new class point which we could use. Yeah, another thing I wanted to talk a little bit about today was my character, I guess, and what we've sort of done. If you followed along with the stream of the videos, you'll kind of know where we're at, but we've just slowly been piecing it away at it. So I thought actually I'd go through sort of a bit about our character and things like the abilities we've picked up and those sort of things that have been helping us. But we started off by picking the blue line in Bjorning. I wanted to make sure to have some healing orientated sort of skills for Bjorning rather than just having offensive. We did start with a heal, but we were only able to use it in human form. And some of the skills in the blue line let us use those heals in bear form, which has been really good. It's meant that we've just been able to stay in bear form, which gives us a whole lot of defensive bonuses and health bonuses anyway. So yeah, that was the priority, to do that, to build it around bear form. So we've got a couple of things in the blue line that give us that. If I go back here, I can actually see. So blue line initially doesn't give you sort of many skills straight away. The claw, the raw, the red and the yellow line both give you some skills straight away. But what we really wanted out of the blue line was this second skill here, animalistic, which essentially made our heal usable in bear form. So normally we're only able to use it in human form. And so we got that from, I think, at like level 10, maybe something like that, a bit later on. We got some vitality. We have buffed hardened heart as well. We unlocked recuperate, which is our other bear heal. So we currently have 2 heals, which is quite big. I can pretty much always have hearten on. I should always have it on. If I don't, I'm taking way too much damage. And recuperate I can do use if I need to get that little bit more health at the time, or be fighting like a boss, that sort of thing, and be cancelling out a lot more. We skipped a couple of skills here because they were mainly threat orientated. A lot of the things in the blue line is for tanks in the normal sort of game. So there's a lot of threat sort of things for tanks, but we don't need any of that. But we do need all of that tanky defensive stuff. We had another interrupt skill that we got here. A bit more heal on recuperate, which was huge. Some physical mitigation. We've now just unlocked our next line, it looks like, which is big. So what's this? Ferocious Roar gains a max morale buff while Ferocious Roar is active. Because I'm actually not sure what Ferocious Roar is. Let's have a look here. This one. Every 1 second we get Wrath. So this just makes it also give us max morale. Or, in addition to dealing damage, your bees now increase the induction duration of your target. In addition to damage, bee swarms also apply direct duration. It slows them. I kind of like that, like a full debuff on them. That's pretty effective. So yeah, we'll pick that. So that's a bit about our class traits and what we're going for. I do want to make a red line build at some point, but honestly, the blue line is just so necessary. It's been great for questing and leveling. The other things we haven't gotten any of our race traits yet, which we really should get soon. Even just a couple of basic ones. Our virtue traits, which we do need another one. I'm not too sure about these traits yet. We have gone with Zeal. I think Zeal's just the most obvious one. With the Might. The others we've picked Fortitude, Honor, and Loyalty. We're yet to pick our 5th, but I think I want Empathy for now. These are all just super defensive traits. I could go with other ones. It's some other traits that are a bit more offensive. I like just having Zeal, and honestly, these 4 defensive traits just means we're super buffed. But yeah, we'll see. That's a bit of that. Our gear is pretty simple. We've got kind of crafted gear that we've got. Our jewelry is a bit sort of lower just from quests. We have 1 special item, which was from the Corsairs expansion, giving us a bit of XP. We'll use that, that's fine. And the main thing as well is our sword we're using at the moment. Huge sword. So, yeah. Just have a look there. Yeah, that's a bit about our build and what's sort of going on at the moment. Odin's Song Firebeard. Should I kneel? Give him the good kneel. Gotta give him the kneel. Alright. Oh, well, alright. I guess it's time to go into retake Weathertop.
Weathertop, once a watchtower of the Dunedain, now a refuge for orcs. Candate the Ranger strives to break their foothold in the Weatherlands.
How can I be of service?
We must make haste. We have the leaders of these Urukai cornered like rats upon the slopes of Weathertop. If we can defeat them, we may yet break the will of this warband and drive them whimpering to their masters in the south. Be prepared for anything. Let's go. Alright, so we're in an instance. Instances don't have our difficulty modifiers on them. It's max landscape difficulty, so it's just when you're in sort of the open landscape. So these guys are going to be a joke. I guess we can kind of see like how powerful we are compared to max landscape. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. You can see that I press my auto attack and I pretty much take out half of their health. So we are definitely really geared out. If you're looking at playing a yawning class, check out this and check out how powerful we are. Oh, we get tabards in here as well. Oh, and we just completed Enmity of Goblins. So yeah, little bit cheesy that we just get to do this, but that's just how it is. There's nothing I can do about that. I think the main thing we do is we just do these once. We never repeat them. You can do it one time and that's it. Yeah, I think you can kind of go back and repeat these sort of instances. But we won't be doing that. Ooh, defeat goblins 2 is returned to Grimbion's Lodge. See, we're getting a heap of Ds of this, which is good. But obviously I wouldn't want to come and farm it because I could just farm all of our goblin Ds, which we're not. It's not a big deal actually because we could just go back to an old area and kill goblins there as well. Let me at them. You take the path to the left. And do, buddy. Still want to be careful in these missions. Who knows, you know, I can get really silly and pull a bunch of dudes. Okay, oh, here he is. You, sir, are about to die. Cool. I guess do we go down here now? Must be up here. Oh, I think I have to light this torch. There we go. They still hurt when I wasn't in bear form. Like, they did a bit of damage to me. Just imagining them doing 6 times that damage when they're not scary. Yeah. Let's just smash through this. God, playing this instance is making me realize how much I enjoy the max landscape difficulty. Because this is just too easy. I feel like I wouldn't be having as fun of a time if I was running around kill everything like this. I mean, it's a different kind of fun. Like, I've enjoyed the game going through and playing it like this as well. Like, it's sort of very fun in a different way, going through, doing all the things, not worrying about, you know, dyings all over or anything. I'm not one to play like hardcore as much, like solo by myself, but it's definitely a fun thing to do on the stream. And I feel like a lot of people are probably in that same position where they wouldn't do it themselves, but would enjoy to watch someone else do it. Because I know I'm like that. But that's all changed. Falling off that edge would be quite dangerous. Alright, Candace, let's go. We get our like mega buff. Oh, I can't wait to kill a troll for the first time in actual landscape difficulty. Because that was a joke. Armor. You did very well. Ugh. My wounds are grievous, but I shall recover. Come, we shall return to my camp. It's time for us to leave this place. It is time for us to leave.
How can I be of service?
Heavy armor. Ooh, don't really care about will, but we'll get it.
Greetings.
Talk to Gaderick Muntz at the Forsaken Inn. Alright. So this is probably heading us off to Oscarus. So we just want to finish off our quests around here, I reckon. Let's hide that for now. Put 2 more on there. Okay. Quest time. Nice. Let's smash out some quests. Surely, come on. Wait, what if I do this? Wait, one more time. Evade? Evade? Yes! Easy game. Let's get down here. No, I don't want to go down there. I think we have an escort mission down here, which is... Honestly, do we even want to do the escort mission? Maybe Goblin Slayer. Aha, we need him. No, Luz, you aren't healing him. Oh, God, these kills take a long time. So we've got to clear out these guys. Really having to start deal with some like big groups of mobs. Right, escort begins. Bit of concentration needed for this. Yes. Better be careful. Someone here. Leg. Oh. The cool brigade are here. Nice, we got all them. Pretty good. Oh, I'll get that Goblin Slayer in no time. Audrey, Brayden, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're well. Oh, I've just made a silly decision. Alright, that's okay. We're doing a bit of Lord of the Rings Online, hardcore, one life, on max landscape difficulty. So just out here questing. We're doing escort at the moment, so a little bit sketchy. We're just trying to make sure not to pull anything too crazy. Yeah, it's going good. Yeah, it's going good. We're level 23. Survived really well so far. Oh, he's off. Okay, that's alright. He's fighting a war. Hope you are well as well. Alright, he's alright. He's good over there for a little bit. That is good to hear. Very good to hear. Oh, bit dicey. Oh, I think that's our first like group of 4 mobs. Yeah, I'm doing good too. Heck yeah, this is your first stream. Yeah, I've been streaming for a bit, but yeah, this is a first sort of proper sort of series that we've been doing so far. But yeah, I am new to streaming. If you're interested in catching up on any videos, we are releasing videos to the YouTube channel as well, which is in the Twitch description there, or at Beveridge GG. We've been releasing a couple of episodes of the stream as we go. So yeah. Poisonberry afternoon. The lowlands. The lone lands, yes. We are in the lone lands. We'll be putting out a video that was the final video from last stream tonight as well. So that will be coming out later tonight. And then tomorrow we'll be up to date. So we'll be getting sort of more daily releases with the streams. I'll be releasing like today's stream, tomorrow, that sort of thing. We stream like every second day pretty much at the moment. Love your stream. Nice, thank you, I appreciate it. I really appreciate all the support from everyone, it's been really good. You play LOTRO as well, explore other games. I play a lot of different games. I like to jump around and do lots of different things. But I'm a long time player of Lord of the Rings Online. Sort of a casual player for the last 14 years. So I do love a bit of Lord of the Rings and Lord of the Rings Online. We're probably going to be playing some other Lord of the Rings sort of orientated games in the future. Maybe some War in the North. Or some Battle for Middle-earth as well, but we're also going to be playing lots of other things as well. I do like to play, yeah, bit of everything, and I'm always looking for suggestions as well. If you have any suggestions or things you'd like to, yeah, see play, I'm always taking suggestions. But yeah, at the moment we are just doing Lord of the Rings Online. We weren't really expecting to get this far, really. It's just kind of, we've just kept going and we're still alive, and so yeah, started making some sort of better content for YouTube, sort of editing together some things. So yeah. Have I ever played Elden Ring? I have played a bit of Elden Ring. I'm a big fan of like the other Dark Souls and Souls-like games as well. We were thinking of potentially doing a Dark Souls 1 stream at some point. We tossed around the idea of doing hardcore, but I don't know if I want to do that. But we'll see. We'll see. That could be hilarious, though. Yeah. Never watched a Dark Souls playthrough. That would be fun. Yeah, I think it would be really fun to do Dark Souls. I think hardcore could be just a bit of a meme, because we'll probably die like straight away over and over again, which could be fun as well. Maybe we'll do like a stream night of just that, see how far we can get in one night. But it'll also be good to do like a proper playthrough, I think, and get through it properly. Yeah, I always want to do a new run of Dark Souls 1. We could go through the others as well, see how it goes. Start at the, you know, the beginning, and we get some people following and enjoying, we might go on to the others, and yeah, for sure. Have you done? Boom, boom! Thank you. Well, there you go. We just hit 10 follows, so I really appreciate it. Yeah, onwards and upwards. We're on our way to, yeah, we're nearly 20. Yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry. We've just been following this guy around this whole time. Yeah. And actually, emotes reminds me we'll be getting some emotes in the chat soon as well. We're working on a couple of like sort of custom emotes and other things. Slowly working there, you know? Getting there, you know, this is the beginning, but we'll slowly get there. Loving the energy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Yeah, slowly. We get to be here for the beginning, you know? That's the fun part, right? We did it. We rescued him. Did we both change from orange? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I was just looking at the chat as well. I saw your color change. I I know in Twitch you can set your like preferred color, and maybe if it's set to just like whatever, it's just is changing on wheel. Multi-colored, you know. It was yeah. Don't know why. You're still purple for me, Audrey. Oh, but in chat. Oh, I see. No, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. No, actually, you know what? Because in my Streamlabs chat, it's that. I think it's because of that. On Twitch, it shows you as purple. That's funny though. Because yeah, I'm green on Twitch as well. Wolfhides. Oh, we're getting to just being able to turn all these in at once and do a massive thing. So I'm thinking of just getting in here. We go into Ministerial and we do some quests and we just get them all done. And then we're going to come out, turn them all in. We get a massive bit of dopamine. So I stream at the same time most days. So I stream at 7 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is 9 AM UTC time. It's on my videos and some other places as well, but we normally stream at that time. So if you want to catch a stream, this is the time to catch it. If I'm not live one night, I'll likely be live the next day. I'm kind of been streaming like every second day at the moment. So we don't have like a perfect schedule, but we've been trying to do sort of at least 3 days a week. So not every day, no, but at least 3 days a week. The schedule at the moment is to do a stream, and then the next day I edit together those videos, and I'll be putting out sort of the video from that stream the next day, so that once it gets to the next stream, we're up to date, that sort of thing. So yeah, so we'll be streaming on Saturday as well. And if I have the time, yeah, I'd also try to stream in between a little bit earlier on, or other days at the same time as well. All right. You have to say, yeah, exactly. Look, you know, and this is just a thing I'm just doing for my own enjoyment, and you know, I'm loving making content for everyone to enjoy and that sort of thing as well. So it's just balancing it with my sort of real life as well, and with work, that sort of thing. Yeah, and the videos in between, exactly. So I may not be streaming, you know, like 6 days a week, 7 days a week, something crazy like that. But yeah, we put out those videos in between. And you know, so yeah, there's always something to do there. If you miss a stream, there's normally a video to catch up on, that sort of thing. That's at least for the moment while we do Lord of the Rings Online. I'm not sure what the schedule will look like for other games you do in the future. But yeah. Yep. This is where we are at. And we normally stream for about 4 hours, that sort of thing. But yeah, we might bump that up depending how we go. Are you streaming on Kick as well? I'm not streaming on Kick at the moment. It's not really something I've looked into. I'm not too concerned with Kick. I originally started streaming just on Twitch. I've been on Twitch streaming like just, you know, this and that, RuneScape, Fortnite, some other things, just casually here and there. But we set up multi-streaming for the first stream on the first episode of the Lord of the Rings Online series. Mainly so that I could upload VODs to the YouTube channel. So we have recorded VODs there, and then we have the YouTube videos and all stuff. I like Twitch more. Yeah, exactly. And that's why we have both Twitch and YouTube, so people can enjoy what they like. I find that as well. A lot of people that, you know, hang around on Twitch prefer Twitch. A lot of people hang around on YouTube prefer YouTube, obviously, you know. So yeah, that's why we have those both there. Yeah, I love Twitch as well. I love just the accessibility with Twitch. All the things we can do, which we'll be doing a lot more in the future. We'll be setting up lots of things and emotes, and getting all those things set up, and, you know, following and sort of, yeah, as time goes on. YouTube is always a long-term, yeah, and it's nice for the VODs. Some people prefer like the YouTube player to watch back a VOD, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, I still end up downloading the streams from Twitch because it's better quality anyway. But yeah, they're just there. And to link everything together as well. I'm sure some people have found the stream on Twitch stream through YouTube and vice versa, that sort of thing. Got some shorts out there to, you know, keep things moving and explain what we're doing. Hope you stream, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Audrey. And Bev, what's that back on your wall? Which one? There's a helmet. There's a map. There's also a sword as well. We've got the Lord of the Rings map in the background there. Yeah, Helmy. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually really creepy, it like staring at me. I don't like that. I don't like that I can see the camera. It's the LOTRO map. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. We've got a bit of a weird angle going on here, but you know, it's artistic. Alright, we're gonna go into here, I think. Yeah. I appreciate it. I set that up today. Slowly getting some things in the background. Might get some little things to put here, you know. We'll probably move around the room over the next week as well. I didn't really have it set up with a backdrop in mind, and now I can't help but think about it. Alright. Now, remember, this place is pretty scary. I do remember you can get stuck in these little areas here. Aussie right, yes. Yep, from down under. Victoria, Australia. The helmet and sword works so well though, yeah. Thanks. I thought it might be nice. The sword far away. From Indiana. USA. Nice, well, welcome in. I'm sure it must be pretty late for you, I imagine, over there? This sort of time? Yeah. Yeah, very late. Because, yeah, I do try. Sometimes I stream a bit earlier on. Because when is it now? 7. So, sort of 7 hours before this sort of stream time, I sometimes stream for a little bit. Just for a couple of hours to kind of get in the US lads in. I'm a night owl, yeah. Well, there you go. Perfect timing, right? We normally get sort of later on, around this sort of time, peeps from the EU coming in. It's sort of that sort of time, sort of midday for them. So yeah, would kind of blend nicely, I guess, a little bit between those times, as well as being a perfect time for anyone in Australia. That found you. Oh, I'm glad you found me too. I really appreciate you hanging out, and yeah, we'll be doing this forever and ever. Yeah, it's really nice to have a game, I think, as well, that we can We can chat and talk about some things, as well as me having to pay attention, you know. Keeps me on my toes. I'm constantly getting distracted. Audrey, are you new to Lord of the Rings online, or are you a Lord of the Rings online enjoyer at all? Your headset looks sick. It's a good headset. It gets the job done. I need to get a better mic set up as well. My mic isn't sounding, you know, crispy enough that I like. It's a Logitech, yeah. Yeah. Does it say on the side, the brand? Say it all? The number? No, it doesn't. Well, it says Logitech. Yeah, there you go. But, yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting a better mic setup in the future. It is nice and comfy. Yeah. I've kind of tweaked the audio the best I can with this microphone, so. Gets the job done. Alright. Spear throwers. We need more crates. You're watching the LOTRO series? Oh, cool. The Rings of Power. Oh yeah, cool. Gotta get the headphones till I get the emotes done. Yeah, true. Well, whether or not, like, if I get a new mic, I'll just still use these headphones, but I'll just do this. You know. It'll just free me a bit more. I won't have this thing poking out. But I'll still wear the headphones. This is the emote right here. Beanie, headphones, some Hobbit orientated looking shirt. Alright, let's get up here. Season 1, nice. Yeah. We'll get some emote with the helmet as well. Actually, we'll put it on once we've chilled, where somewhere safe. Maybe we can get an emote picture. Get one with the sword as well. They've got some pretty good emotes on their way. And we needed an angry one, didn't we? Yes. Okay, you do for that, yeah. I think I can do some stuff though. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you might be right about that with affiliate. Though some of the things are kind of weird with Twitch with affiliate and being a Prime. Like, you can just pay for Prime and essentially get affiliate benefits. Pay to win. Pretty much. Ooh. No, sir. Yeah, we'll be setting up some things in the future as well. Some Discord stuff, that sort of thing as well. Once we get some people interested, we'll set all that up so you guys can link stuff and talk about things. I'm happy to go now. Midnight Cravings, all good, Audrey. Really appreciate you popping in, saying hello. Hope you have a good sleep and enjoy the rest of your night. But yeah, we'll be on again. Not tomorrow, but the next day, same time. And yeah, there's the YouTube there as well, some stuff and all the VODs. Pasta is nice. I had pasta tonight as well. I had spaghetti bolognese, homemade. It's very tasty. But yeah, we'll connect some stuff together as well. I do have Discord. We will be sort of setting up like a Discord community, that sort of thing in the future. So I'll be reaching out and posting a Discord link. Or be braiding. This is my Discord. Cool. I'll pop that down as well. Yeah, no problem at all. So I can let you know once we have that up, and I'll start like a list of people so I can remember. But once that's set up, I'll be popping links of the Discord in the stream so everyone can jump in there. But yeah, because it'd be good to have a channel just to show upcoming streams. If you are interested in looking to see when I'm streaming next, I do try to set a schedule on Twitch. It's a bit weird to find, but on the actual Twitch page, you can see a schedule there. I set that up so you can see when I'm streaming next. And on YouTube as well, I do in the day set up a scheduled stream. So even if you don't like using YouTube, that will show there when I'm streaming. So yeah. Really appreciate you popping in. Is LOTRO hard to catch up and learn how to play? Honestly, it really depends how you approach it and from like what games you come from. Like if you're an MMO player, you'll probably jump in really quickly and figure it all out. If you're like very story focused player, you'll probably do the same. You'll probably vibe right in. If you've played like RPGs, it's very similar to that as well. But yeah, it definitely has a bit of an MMO learning curve. I think if you can get over that, you'll have a great time. It's definitely one of the sort of, it's an older MMO, so there's a bit of sort of critical thinking needed to, figure out the game sometimes, but you're just always going to be learning. Give it a try, see how you go, You can't ever lose if you're having fun. Let's get out of here. Need some improvements there because memories suck. That's why I add friends on Discord. Sure, Audrey. Well, I'll see how I go. I won't be able to DM exactly, but I'll get you on the Discord when we have that open there. Maybe I can set up like an automated thing as well. That would be useful. So yeah, I mean, like in regards to like playing Lord of the Rings Online, like if you're a new player and you've never played like an MMO at all, I do think you're gonna have the easiest time coming into a game like Lord of the Rings Online if you've never played like an MMO, to be honest. A lot of other MMOs, I think, are built around systems that are reliant on people understanding how MMOs work. Whereas LOTRO is an older one, like MMO, so there's a lot of systems in it that, are pretty old, that are built around, they're a bit clunkier, but they're easier sort of to learn as an entry level sort of thing. So you don't forget to add me, pin my name. Yeah. Yes, no problem, Audrey. I'll remember, Audrey. You take care, have a good one, sleep well, and I'll see you next time. Really appreciate you hanging out. Wow, this isn't really old school. Wanted to play it, but I feel like the free version is limited in fun. Lord of the Rings Online isn't old school. So a brattle in YouTube chat. Because the free version as a baseline is limited. You don't have the whole game you can do, but you can slowly work towards it. I'd suggest it's worth like paying for a subscription like at least once or twice. But LOTRO works really well with that. You don't need like your subscription. you can slowly work up and unlock expansions. This character that I'm playing right now, I'm not paying for a subscription at the moment. I may if I need to, but I've been playing on this account for so many years that I've unlocked like all the content permanently, a lot of it, so it's just there. Is WoW harder? It really depends. I think if you're talking about a hardcore, I'd say WoW is probably harder. Though we are playing on Max Landscape Difficulty, which kind of matches it with the difficulty of WoW mobs and more. Like, it makes the fights with each of these mobs a lot longer. Like, you can see that I go into one fight, it takes me like a good while to just take care of one mob, and he hits me once and I'm on half health. So yeah, I would say WoW like is harder in that sort of way. Is there many players in LOTRO, or is it kind of dead? I wouldn't say it's dead at all. I mean, I think an MMO only goes dead if the developers haven't planned for certain populations in the games. And Lord of the Rings Online is built around quite a small population, so it's like unironically never going to be dead if they play it right, because it only needs a very small amount of people to play it and enjoy it. A lot of their other games that haven't even gone that well, like Dungeons and Dragons Online, which was another Turbine game. I think Standing Stone Games owns that now as well. That's still alive and well with its just core small player base, and it's not reliant on having such like a huge population of people. And I think for all that LOTRO needs, it is very well alive. You don't need that many people online to get the full experience and be able to enjoy all those multiplayer parts of the game. And yeah, LOTRO's survived and done very well over these years. I've played it for 14 years. I always feel like my progress is valuable, and I'm always making progress and things and always enjoying my time. I do very much enjoy the lore and the storytelling. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, so that definitely helps. But yeah, Lord of the Rings MMORPG is for me an old school game. Nothing bad for me because I played it in my teenage years, like 17 years ago. But in this age, RuneScape got my attention at the same time. Yeah, well Bradle, like I'm very much the same. I grew up with the Lord of the Rings Online. I grew up with RuneScape as well before it was old school RuneScape. So yeah, but yeah. Not dead at all, 11 years. Yeah, like it's definitely not a dead MMO. And like, I mean, a lot of people ask that about MMOs. It's like a common question, is this MMO dead? And I completely understand the question because it's gauging whether it's worth your time, you know, to make like such a huge investment in to get into. If it is an MMO that is in quotation marks dead, which I think just really should just mean, you know, that if there's no population at all and you can't have the fun that you should be able to get out of it, you have to like kind of arbitrarily make up that fun. So yeah, I completely understand that question. But yeah, it's definitely not a dead MMO. I don't think any MMOs that are well known are dead, because if they're still well known, why, you know, how could they be dead? Gaff, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Gaff 2K16. I like the amount of people on LOTRO, not too overwhelming, but still come across many people. Exactly. Yeah, I think it's a perfect balance as well. And that's what I kind of mean by the developers built the game around needing a smaller population. You can still see a lot of people around, do things with a lot of people, find groups, but yeah, it's required in a very small number of people. To give you an idea, I think there's only 400 people online on the Glam Drink server, so yeah, definitely a small population for sure. Like, I know from experience with World of Warcraft and Classic in particular, if the servers don't have at least like a sort of 500 to 1,000 people, it's not really enough to maintain the servers. Like, there's not enough going on. There's not enough things on the auction house. There's not enough. Like, the game is built around having that many people in there, and it's a bit high. It's a bit too high for, I think. And we see that a lot when new classic World of Warcraft comes out. Everyone loves it, enjoys it, and it dies down very quickly. Because once it reaches that amount of people start dropping off. I feel like LOTRO is enough for solo style MMO that low population matters as much. Yeah, exactly. And you have just enough amount of those people to do that. So yeah, wasted like Brattle says over on YouTube, wasted like 3 to 4 years playtime in WoW. And still loves Guild Wars. Yeah. Oh, Guild Wars is great. I've been playing a little bit of Guild Wars 2 recently as well. You can follow the story quests without needed high pop. Yeah, exactly. It's always gonna, honestly, and that's why I say like it's always gonna be alive. Unironically, I don't think LOTRO can ever die. Like, as long as the servers are up. Unless they like just close the servers, then that is dead. That's a dead MMO. For me, when people say is an MMO dead, it means the servers are offline. You know, but yeah, you can still enjoy all the parts. I know I compare it a lot as well, but it's comparable for me to like RuneScape. You know, a game where it doesn't require like a huge amount of people to keep the game going, but it does value off of having a large population of people there. But most of the content can be done solo and with group and however you want to play it. Do you play on and off or consistently? Oh yeah, Mary. Yeah. 11 years, Mary. Yeah, that's awesome. That's about for the same amount of time I played. Rattle, I'm switching to Twitch. Okay, yeah, come to join us over here. We're talking about stuff. I know it's a bit weird with the 2 chats. I know it can be a bit confusing, and only the Twitch chat is on the stream, on screen. It's Twitch regulations. I can't put both of the chats on the same screen at the same time. It's against Twitch terms. So we just have Twitch chat in the VOD. You know, YouTube is there for anyone wanting to watch on YouTube, you know, with that video player. I know some people prefer that. We also have the VODs that are then saved to YouTube from that. But yeah, we definitely have a bit more chatting going on over at Twitch all the time. RuneScape got some cool things added in the retail version. Oh, in RuneScape 3. Yeah, okay. I've never really been a fan of RuneScape 3, I'll be honest. I was original RuneScape player, and I played when the Evolution of Combat update came out, and I think I stopped playing then, and then I came back when Old School came out. I think I just find it really hard because they're so different games, but also the same game. Alright, we got our trade bundles. That was all we were here for. Running around in circles. Oh, let's get out of here. Oh, let's just run. We can heal through it. Ooh. Kennex obligation, False's request. pottery shards. Oh, we need these guys. Come here. I love how many pets you have on hand and none of them out. Okay, alright. Alright, we'll release the pets. Because we got some other options as well. Look, we'll put them all here. Okay. Do you want to do a poll, alright, for what pet we have? Can we do a poll? I don't think I've ever done a poll before. I don't even know if I can do a poll. I know they're in my bar already. I know. But look, we're removing them from the bar. They're going over here in their special place. Okay, this is their special place, so we can put more here. We can fill up the whole thing with them. They get their own little special place, all right? I don't know how to figure out how to do a poll. Does the parrot fly? Ooh, okay, we'll get in parrot first. The parrot does fly. It's called Polly, and it's really cute. And... oh, we don't have it. Okay. There's an item we can get that makes it go on our shoulder. Which is even cooler. If you can believe it. Stick around till the end of stream, and we'll be showing off the shoulder parrot. Have the parrot with us. Maybe we'll do that. The birdie is sick. Yeah, he is very cool. Maybe at the start of streams from now on, we can do a poll of what bird we have out for the rest of the stream. Gotta do some viewer input, you know? Mods? We need mods for the polls. Sorry, we got that sorted. Ooh. You should do the bingo boffin quest because they give you pets as rewards. That's a good point. It would also send us around the whole world. We could do a little series on bingo boffin. That would be kind of cool. We like played through all the parts. We can cut that all together. Rubble. Nice. So good. Well, yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out as well. It's been great. We've had a lot of support over on the YouTube for the videos we've been putting out, which has been lovely. And if anyone's interested in catching up on the series, we're putting it up on YouTube in episodes. We've been cutting like each stream in half pretty much at the moment to about 2 hours for each episode. So yeah, that's over there. There's some things to check out. Probably be doing some more things over there as well. Once you finish the Lowlands, could be a good time. Yeah, for sure. We can definitely start on it and then probably progress it as we go, because that bingo boffin quest line kind of progresses as you level up. So it'd be a good time to start it. Around for some fun quests, yeah. Do some little series on different things. That's my idea with this character is, you know, we're going to try to just get as high level as we can, but we'll do some things along the way. You know, we'll try some interesting things. if and when we get to max level, this character's just going to be like, I'm just going to use it for all different content and that sort of thing, and we can keep it hardcore and keep going into the new expansions. And I say when we get to max level, because we're not dying. No way. Play almost every day. Love it. Love it. Bradle, welcome over to Twitch, Bradle. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, a couple of pottery shards. What do pets do? Just cosmetic, these ones. There is a class in the game, or actually multiple classes, that have pets that do things. So there is Law Masters, which you can have pets, and they fight and deal damage. Captains have a Herald that follows them around, that buffs you. And they look kick-ass. Yeah, exactly. Pets look sick. Absolutely kick-ass. I think pets and mounts are probably the two most fun cosmetic collection things I like to do in LOTRO. Mounts has got to be number one. Like, if there's a new festival or something, I've got to go get all the mounts that I can. Maybe we'll do that on this character as well. It's probably a good thing to go for. Or see like how many things we can get before the inevitable happens. I love collecting mounts, yeah. And for anyone that doesn't know as well, there's a system in the game called Collections, which is really cool. It shows all the different pets in the game, all the different mounts, all the different emotes, stable masters. It's lagging a bit because I've opened this, which is not a good idea. One thing most of MMORPG don't have, and I miss, is playing as a bad guy. That's a good point. That's a really good point. I guess as much as like the Horde, but like the Horde and Alliance aren't bad and good. Everyone knows that. I guess the other MMO that I think of is like the Old Republic Star Wars MMO. You kind of get to do you get to pick to be the bad side, like actually. And you can be like a bounty hunter as well. You don't just have to be like a Sith. But yeah, like a Red Dead Redemption MMO or something would be cool. I think back in the day when Red Dead Redemption like multiplayer came out, everyone just wanted it as an MMO. Like, it kind of was, like, but like everyone just wanted the actual MMO. There's definitely some good RPGs about being a bad guy, though, that's for sure. And I guess I think of the Old Republic, and, you know, Knights of the Old Republic is a classic one for that, which I have been weighing up streaming and doing a session of as well, if that's something people are interested in watching. The old school first KOTOR game, Knights of the Old Republic. But it is a bit old school. If some people might not be their thing. Oh, look at that. Alright. Kill this last guy and then we are good. I think I can destroy that with this. I can. See, something I totally forgot is that little eye that appears. I can actually destroy it with this Nature's Vengeance. Removes corruption. Gotta remember that. This Star Wars is something cool in World of Warcraft. The Horde Alliance grows more in like, yeah, just one more faction. Yeah, exactly. Like, the WoW's become too, like, it's like the world's like political. It's like, there's no, you know, good and bad. And Star Wars has kind of become that as well in some ways, but at least we've got those, you know, yeah, Kodor and all that. The whole point is the fight between good and evil. Overlord is a nice RPG with the bad main character. Overlord. Don't know if I've heard of Overlord. Alright. We did it. Just like that, we did all the quests north of the Forsaken Inn around Weathertop. We've come down to Minas Iriel and we've done like half of the quests here. I think there's some more over on the eastern side. Look at that. Look at that quest log. It's a lot of quests there. Get ready for some dopamine, everyone. Need to take a look later. Yeah, I'll have a look, actually. It rings a bell, Overlord. But it doesn't sound very appealing. A nice RPG with a bad main character. Some games are the best like that, though. You're such a unit smashing through quests. Yeah, I know, I'm just sat here. I feel like I'm not making any progress. I'm distracting myself, like talking with chat and having a good time, but we're making good progress. I'm just in like, yeah, auto drive mode. I know this little starting area so well.